that one, son. You got to pay attention, big dog. Freaking wet. All right, so here's the gist. It is 8:34. Probably been fishing for a few minutes. See, we haven't been out here in over a month, probably. A lot has changed. We've gotten a lot of more warmer days. The water temperature is 65 at the moment. The depth we are at is 25 feet, but it falls down to around 35, 40 in the river channel, which is a couple of curves right here. It kind of makes an S. We're fishing one side of the S, and we're going to throw into the other side of the S and kind of work it all. Don't know where they are. I would assume they're not out this way. But the lake level is really low again. It's back down to about, shoot. Hey, that black pole's getting a bite. But lake level's pretty low. I think it's like 8 feet low. 70% filled. So anyways, we're gonna try to figure them out. If I was to guess, I would assume they're gonna start slowly easing shallow. I didn't even see a lot of bait fish coming out of the little creek we're in. There was a lot of people fishing over there, bass fishermen. So I do know there was some over there. South wind today is supposed to be 5 to 10. So we'll see what's happening. Hopefully we can catch a couple of good fish. That'd be pretty awesome. We'll see what happens. We kind of screwed up this morning and we don't have the proper bait. It's kind of a rush deal. Been working a lot, so it is what it is, especially when you're first made as a teenager. You just have to remember to double check them as well. We got the wrong type of bait. But we may learn something today. We'll see. Well, we got the skunk out. Not much going there. Caught him on those red worms up there in the front. Little dink. Good little blue. Ugh. Ugh. Put him down, dude. He's flopping crap everywhere. Still on there? Not too big. Bring it over here. Them big old hooks and that stiff pole on. That one's a better hook set.
Chicken's in his mouth. Well, that was good.
Yeah. Probably should have showed the camera, but it ain't much happening on that. Just too little low. Probably 2 pound fish. Good eating fish is why we're keeping a few of them. Like to get about 10 to 12. Good little mess. It is a little windy out here today. Like I said earlier, I think it's blowing around 5 to 10 miles an hour coming out of the southwest. It was a little sunnier earlier, but it's overcast now and has been for the last little while. Oh, we haven't been on them too well today. Fought the wind, fished into some curves and the river in here, and it's just not really doing well. Pulled up we were actually headed to another spot, and I was idling through here. It's a minefield of stumps. Just scanning and found a bunch of bait fish. a shot and had a double just like that. Not big fish, about 2 pounders. We're wanting to keep about 10 or 12. Get out and fry up. Well, we're about 35 feet of water. The temperature is 66.4 degrees. And I don't know if you can tell on the video or not. I'm sure you can. But we are rocking. It's not too bad, but this lake gets pretty rowdy. North winds and south winds are the worst on this lake, and that's the most common. But we only had a few hours. We got an Easter dinner tonight, so we got a few more hours to go to try to maybe catch a few more, and then we got to go home. You know when you're trying to eat. All right, another little eater fish. You got it? Not bad. Not too bad. They're freaking wrapped up in some. Gosh dang it.
You come off?
Yeah.
Dang. Gah!
Broke the freaking line. We were wrapped up in some. It's just this size. Nothing impressive. I would keep him, but I don't need him. So back you go, sir. Put the chairs and put the canopy down. Get everything done, and that'll be the last two we pull up, since that's the only two that's making.
Hung up or had a fish? What is this?
Throw it up. Had to have been hung up or something, but it was underneath the surface. It might have been a gar. A recap on the fishing trip. You know the old saying, a bad day of fishing is better than a good day at work. That holds true for sure. But we didn't bring the right bait, so right off the rip. I didn't have time to go catch bait again. Hopefully that starts to change a little bit. Anyways, didn't have time to go catch bait. And we meant to bring chicken breasts, and my eldest son grabbed drumsticks. So that we caught a few fish on it. It was a learning experience. I was like, well, let's go. We'll just have to roll with it. We did get one big bite. We finally caught a drum on some earthworms, and cut him up, and we had a big bite. But just as our luck is always, we can't ever catch them. Nah, we had a good bite. It was. I knew we were throwing into some junk. We fished that spot many times, actually. We've camped there a couple times. So we knew that it produces good fish, but also there's a bunch of junk in the ground. And the way I was set up, because the wind was blowing to rip, I had to pull him up out of the channel and through some stuff where it would have been better to set up in a different spot. But hey, it is what it is. That's fishing. I think we ended up with, we probably caught like 20 fish total. Nothing of any size at all. Biggest fish probably being 2 pounds. We kept 10 just for our bellies, and which I give a good bit of fish away. You know, we don't eat that much fish, but I do. People ask for it, so I give them fish. Anyways, thanks for watching. God bless.